Well, both Finland and Sweden joining NATO will add to the security, not only in Northern Europe, but to the alliance as a whole. As we heard here, Finland is already a security provider in that it can not only defend itself, despite a long border with Russia, as was mentioned, but it has also, alongside Sweden, worked with NATO side by side with allies in all international missions from the Balkans to Afghanistan and practiced extensively. So in addition to being strong military defenses, small but technically sophisticated, it is important also that Sweden and Finland are EU member states of the European Union, solid democracies with sophisticated economies, and thereby we also contribute to the underlying values of the alliance.
So this would ultimately represent a strengthening of NATO's military might right on the border with Russia. And at the same time, this decision could ultimately redraw the security map of Europe. So the key question is, will Moscow see this as a hostile act? How do you expect President Putin to respond?
Well, President Putin and Russia has several times already declared that they say that if Sweden threatened Sweden and Finland, that there would be military and political consequences should we join NATO. So I would expect him to react in similar ways. We have prepared for military installations being moved towards the west, closer to us. You could also expect cyber attacks or electronic jamming or more airspace intrusions, things that will mark both politically and military that Russia is not satisfied with this. But regardless, I think both the analysis, both in Sweden and Finland, is that this will increase deterrence in the region because of the assets that Sweden and Finland provide to the alliance and the ability to plan for security in Northern Europe in one comprehensive manner. Now the defense planners can sit down and actually make a solution for the whole region as Sweden and Finland joins the operational planning of NATO, and this will improve deterrence also. So this will be calibrated, you can say, and it will add up to the benefit of NATO.